Yet she could not take her eyes away. Her sword had put a chaos where he was, though Stenwold had not needed her father's protestations of magic to know that she could not have meant the man any harm. That itself was a tragedy, but Stenwold knew that it was the injury to Tynesa's foster sister that cut deepest. The grief inflicted on Che, that marvel of innocence and foolishness, who would never again be quite the same. Tynesa shuddered, and Stenwold as much as saw her think, "I have now severed her from me for always." "This war is not finished with its casualties," Stenwold murmured. He was thinking about Sperra again, his thoughts returning and returning to the moment when the Sarnesh soldiers had brought out the little Fly-kinden's tortured form. Sperra, who was walking now, even flying a little, but who would never forget what had been done to her. "And by our allies. We do not even need the wasps to maim us when we can harm ourselves." "Tynesa," he began. "No," she said. "I don't care what you want, Sten. I can't go out there again. I'm not safe now. I don't want to do it anymore. Tisamon has explained to me what happened. My father has simply invented something to make himself feel better." She glared round at him. "Don't tell me you believe it." "I believe that he truly believes it, and he knows more about such things than I." Stenwold shrugged. "Tynesa, you've been to the shrine on Parosial." "That was different. They drugged me and I saw visions, hallucinations." He stared down at his hands. "I used to think the way you do, but I've now seen so much. There is more to life than just the things we can see. A chaos would say the same, of course." "Much good it did him." "Tynesa, will you come with me to the council?" "No," she said. "I'm sorry, Sten, but I can't. I can't trust myself anymore. You'll have to find someone else." He nodded slowly. "I can't force her, for all that I need her." Perhaps Tisamon would have more luck in persuading her. He spared one more look for his niece, Che, and then turned to go. "So the ranks diminish," he reflected sadly. Yet the lowlands was readying itself for battle. Sarn and Collegium and the Ancient League were summoning their allies. Stenwold needed every agent he could get, and he was still short, but he could not make the numbers add up. Sperra was now lost to him, as was a Chaos, who could have proved so useful amongst his own people. Tynesa would not fight, and he had not even asked Che to help him. His resources were growing fewer, even as the Wasp armies massed. He arrived at the council chamber early. Today was another war council, and people were still calling him War Master since the siege. He was expecting to see old Linio Thadspar turn up, and a score or so of other assemblers, each with their own schemes and advice. There would be Tisamon as well, standing at the back and saying nothing, with a look of disdain on his face. And probably the spider Theonis. Even as he thought the name, the man himself came striding into the chamber, rubbing his hands briskly. He had chosen to wear a bone and leather cuirass over a red silk robe, while a cap of chitin, adorned with the feathery fronds of moth antennae, made him look like some ancient warrior mystic. Behind him came the diminutive form of the Fly-kinden pilot known as Taki, who had brought Che home from her birthplace of Solano, fleeing in the face of yet another wasp conquest. "Master Maker," the spider said, "times move faster than we do, I'm afraid." "In what way?" "I've had news that calls me home as swiftly as I can make the journey. I've arranged for an airship to take me and my retinue to Seldis." "The wasps?" "Camped outside our borders again, but this time it doesn't look as though the Mantis-kinden will do our dirty work for us." "You'll fight, then? The Spider Kingdom will fight?" "Impossible to say," Theonis smiled.